Good morning, today we are doing a get ready with me, and sorry about my voice, it is the morning. I just woke up and I really want to film this video. I have some new products that I want to test. I have the Easy Blur from Huda. I bought some primers, actually not one, not two, but 3 primers. I don't know what got me, but yeah. I have the Huda blush that I want to test, and then a lip gloss that is the Extreme Shine from Essence. So I want just to test these out. So let's start with primers. So apparently I was intrigued in hydrating primers, so I bought 3, but they are whole minis, so I will finish them pretty fast. First one is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer Hydrating Primer. This one I tested once. It seems like a hydrating cream, nothing special about it. Then I bought the Missha BB Boomer Boosting Cream. This one is firming and brightening, another mini one. This one has a bit of pigment and it is a bit glowy, but it's just a bit too kind of light. It makes my skin, it's like a sunscreen that is way too white, but it smells pretty bad. It's like a old makeup type of scent, like a lot of perfume, and I don't know, it's not the best. And yesterday I bought this one, so we are gonna use this one. It is the porefessional, the light version. I want to test this one just to see. In general, I do like hydrating primers. My favorite one is the Essence serum one. So I don't know if I will like something like this, but so far it's the strangest one. Look at it. It's like it's very silicone-y, and it feels cooling on the skin and a bit hydrating. So it feels nice on the skin, but it is so weird in the tube. It feels nice on the skin, so let's move on. I know that it's not the best thing to test a foundation and a primer, but I was intrigued in the texture of the primer, so it is what it is, and I'm hopeful that this foundation is nice. I bought the shade Creme Brulee, so I'm gonna do half my face, this one, with my finger first and then the sponge, and then the other half I'm gonna apply with a brush. Let's see. The color seems okay. It is pretty yellow. I have a bit of self tanner, so we'll see how it is with that. It's not liquidy at all, which usually I do like liquidy foundations, but it feels very thin, which is nice. So I think I will like this one as well with the hydrating primer, because already I could just feel how the foundation is a bit, I don't know, a bit dry, but maybe this one, usually I don't like pore filling or mattifying or something like that primers, because foundations look pretty bad on top of them, but not this time. Yes, it is lighter than my neck, but that is totally fine because I will use a lot of bronzer, and I know that I'm not gonna have this tan in like 2 weeks, so it is totally fine, but it looks amazing. I'm happy. I have just the smallest bit of peeling right here, and I know that that could be from the primer, but it looks great. This is the Sigma F47. I always prefer a sponge over a brush, but just for the sake of testing, let's do that. Yeah, no, I'm not using a brush because look at this part. It needs a bit of yeah. Man, I really don't understand pore filling primers and stuff like that. I will test the primer with my Essence foundation that is very glowy, And then this foundation I will test with my hydrating primers. Let's put some concealer. I'm gonna use the L'Oreal True Match, the one with the weird applicator that is very nice. Yeah, so I have high hopes for the foundation. I think it will wear pretty good, but not with this primer. I am pretty light right now, so we need to add some bronzer, but first of all I want to use this cream blush from Huda. This is the Cheeky Tint blush stick. I got this one from a friend. It is the shade Perky Peach. Sorry. Can I apply it directly on my face, or this is the shade? Let's apply it with, this is the safest option for sure, to apply it with the finger. I think I will apply it like this first, and then I'm gonna put powder, and then I will apply it again just to have a bit more color. For powder we are gonna use this one. It is the Revolution in translucent. I got it from the same friend and I used it once and it seems pretty decent. It's not gonna replace my Huda Beauty one because it is like a baby powder. I don't know how to describe it. It is not smoothing or something like that. The Huda Beauty powder is very airbrushed and I really don't like this packaging as well. The cap is just too small and I need to put powder there, so it is very inconvenient, but overall the powder seems pretty nice. I'm gonna use the Buttermelt bronzer from NYX. Let's apply a bit more blush just on top. It seems pretty nice and blendable. Of course I'm using my fingers, so that is the best way to make sure that something is not patchy, because it will melt with the warmth of your finger. Yeah, I have some orange shimmer from somewhere on my whole face. I have no idea. I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild setting spray. I forgot how aggressive this one is. And let's blend everything into place. Now my skin feels a bit better after this very good quantity of setting spray. Yeah, that made the biggest difference. Let's put a bit of highlighter. I'm gonna use the MAC one, actually, the Soft and Gentle, and I'm gonna put a bit right here. I'm gonna do the brows off camera and I'm gonna apply some eye primer as well, and I'm gonna be right back. Brows are done and eye primer as well. I picked these two palettes. So I have the Makeup by Mario, the neutrals in here, the Master Mattes, and the Yucca palette from Natasha Denona. I'm gonna pick this shade and put it in the crease and a bit on the lid. I just want a very fast and easy eye look. Okay, that is that. I'm gonna take the shade Flex from here and apply a bit on the outer edge, just the smallest bit. Then I'm gonna take a flat brush and the shade Komorebi. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it is a beautiful green, and I'm gonna put it on this brush, something like this, and I'm gonna spray it as well and apply it on the lid and diffuse it into the crease a bit, so something like this. And then I'm gonna take a pencil brush and this light shade from the Mario palette and use it as an inner corner highlight. And that is my look. After this I'm gonna put a green eyeliner in the waterline, apply some mascara, the Essence Lash Princess, and I'm gonna be right back for the lips. Okay, for lips I want to use again this one. I've been using it a lot and I really like it. It works with everything somehow. It is a Makeup Forever, the Anywhere Caffeine, a very popular shade, and for obvious reasons. I would love for Makeup Forever to release some lighter shades, because I would absolutely love in this formula a very light beige. So I'm gonna apply this one, and I really like this formula. I swatched the other newer ones and they are a bit too creamy in my opinion. This one is perfect. It is gliding, so it is easy to apply. but it's not smeary or something. And then I bought the Extreme Shine Volume Gloss from Essence again because I had it in the clear option, and now I bought the shade Power of Nude, and it seems like a very beautiful color, so let's use it today. And I'm gonna blend it into the lip liner a bit because this one is lighter and that one is a bit darker. And this is the final result. I really like this gloss. I think it was in favorites last time, the sheer one, but this shade is beautiful and it is the same great formula as before. I think they reformulated it or something, but it is still great. And it is very shiny, but it's not sticky, but it is a bit thicker, so you can just feel it on the lips, you can see it, but it's not uncomfortable. So a very fast roundup. The blush, it's not my favorite because I have right here a bit of a patchy spot. It is a nice blush overall. Of course I'm gonna test it more, but in general I just prefer powder blushes. Then the primer is for sure not my favorite. I need to test it with very glowy product, but yeah, I really thought that this will be a bit more hydrating, and it is not. I am sure that if you like a pore filling primer, this is great, but it's not for me. But this foundation looks great. I am so excited. I'm gonna use it with the primerizer as example. I think this will work wonderful. So that is that. The powder seems fine, nothing special about it. It's not strong enough in my opinion, and it's not blurring or something. Overall I do like this makeup, and by the way I will list down below everything that I have on my face. And if you like this video and you want to see more from me, please subscribe and give it a like, and I will see you next time.